Hello, everyone. Kitty Foster, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for July 5th and 6th. Wow. Very interesting energy. First of all, the Schumann resonance has been completely off the chart. Something's going on. We've had solar flares. I certainly have been tired dealing with pins and needles personally and all over my body at different points. There are a lot of physical shifts. Some of this really is about being at the 29th degree of Taurus and Uranus, getting ready for it to move early morning on the 7th at 5:45 a.m. Big placement. It will be there for 8 years. It has been in Taurus, where Uranus is not overly excited about its energy. And I'm going to talk a little bit more. Tomorrow, I definitely, or especially Monday, going to come on and really talk about what this means, what it's kind of historically been about. But so let me go through the 2 days and then I'll touch on that real briefly. So the 5th of July has that moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is the placement of the deep dive of transformation. That's what it's about. So it's intuitive transformation energy with this Scorpio moon. It asks us to pause today and have some discernment to focus on our experiences, our communication. Do we catastrophize things? Do we play Ain't It Awful? Is that the energy? How we take a look at our communication, our experiences? Do we truly believe that things can't change? And many of us, including me, will find energy pockets of that as we try to, no, not as we try, as we step into the energy. We can evolve, we can be different. So we're going to explore the depths today. It is an intense conversation with our intuition. It's so heightened, looking at all the experiences we have. Tune into the possibilities. All possibilities are open. Why do we believe in the limitations? Again, faith and fear. Why not have faith? We don't know what's going to happen anyway. So we activate our will today, transforming who we are with that placement of our Mars in Leo, and we're learning who we are, who we have always been, by this deep dive into those possibilities and looking at our experiences that we've connected in patterns that are no longer ours to connect. We can let those go. They don't have to be those empty boxes I spoke of being thrown off the storage. We can just go, oh, there's really nothing to this. Let me just move this on. And we're looking at all those possibilities of what is and what I wish to see and tune into. The moon is trying the sun today, and we move forward in nurturing all the possibilities of our transformation. It's kind of a full throttle, straight ahead dream today. Step into those dreams. When we allow that unfolding, things will step forward. Looking at these last moments of that Uranus energy in Taurus is about, what that has been about is learning to respect other people's way of doing things. And it's chaotic. And so look at what has happened, how people have stepped up to say, no, they can't do things that way. I have the right way. So this has been this energy over the past, since 2018. And we're really looking at the multiple things that are coming forth and getting ready to do battle around that. That's why there's been such a power grab, I loved my one friend who said it was like a smash and grab, especially recently, especially as we have moved into these last 29 degrees. What can I take and tell other people to be, because my way of life is going to be taken, is how it's read with, other than embracing other people's way of life. And then tomorrow, we still have the moon most of the day in with Scorpio. It doesn't change till 6:06 p.m. into Sagittarius, truth and traveling. And tomorrow is a really very, very interesting day. It's all about Venus energy. Well, first of all, with Taurus being at the 29th degree of Taurus is ruled by Venus. It is about our values, our balance, how we see each other, how we are in relationship to each other. That is the energy of Taurus. And so already Venus is being, because the 29th degree literally means reactivation. It means resetting the karma. It means the anaretic, or the destruction at that degree, to build something new. And look at the word destruction, not necessarily as disassembling. And so this Venus energy abounds tomorrow on the 6th, especially as we're still dealing with that 29th degree. And it's the ruler of that energy. So in that, we're finding this activation of this Venus that's in Gemini. And Venus in Gemini is all about the placement of how we understand things, how we experience those things. And we come to understand that attraction creates, causes, generates attraction. So it really is about what we are bringing forth to ourselves as we look at stepping into this energy. Venus herself is very busy tomorrow. It is in a sextile with that new cycle of spirit and our structure with Saturn and Neptune. It is later in the day, it is in a opposition, trying to find the middle between what is truth of our balance, of our harmony, of our ability to attract what we want. So there's a lot of work. So this work that started today is going to go on tomorrow, helping us face and examine beauty, balance. Venus with our new structures, again with spirit and how we're looking at spirit and how the spirit of structure is stepping forward. Look at how people are looking at organized religion, and understand that the twists and turns that are coming are even beyond what we can create in our own heads. So being open, that's what this whole piece is going to be about, building the capacity to create what is more than ourselves, than we give ourselves credit for. We're building that capacity. And tomorrow evening, as truth will find some kind of balance in that opposition to take a look for. So as we look at this Uranus energy that has been in Taurus, it's been about learning, respecting others' ways of being, or not respecting, depending what you're choosing. It is the planet of chaos and awakening. And as it moves into Gemini on Monday, it's what does it mean to be human? It's going to call us to experience human beingness. And so many people I just actually had a conversation with a dear person in my life who said, I don't know if I think human beings can change. I do know. I know we can. We have, again, it's that faith over fear. Why limit ourselves when we don't know what the possibilities are? Let's believe in the limitlessness of what we can be. Just look around you. Everything you look at, everything you touch, what you're watching me on, at one time was somebody else's dream. So, and remember, you are the person and the value your soul sees you as being. Step into that capacity. This is the month to do it, July. Namaste.